Hey guys, Stop 'em Cold. I'm here to bring you my Mermail deck profile that I finally took first place at locals again. Credit to Daryl Robinson. I took inspiration off his version, so this is inspired off his, but it's not an exact copy either. So let's get into the deck. One lead. He's the beat stick, and actually he really helped in a lot of games just because of his secondary effect of tributing a Mermail to take a random card out of your opponent's hand. This really came in handy. 2 Megalo. I like 2 Megalo just because if something happens to lead, then I have a secondary beat stick, and I like seeing him a little more often than if I only had one. Triple Teus. It's Teus. You almost have to play 3 because he's the best searcher in the deck, other than, of course, maybe Abyss Pike, and you have to play the 3 Abyss Pikes. 1 Abyss Turge. I still like Turge just for the recycle ability of either Gundy or the Atlanteans. Triple Lindy. Lindy is amazing. I will not cut Lindy down to 2. I don't think there's a reason to cut her just because of the combo with Abyss Sphere. The 1 Gund, because you're only allowed 1, and the 1 Osha just for the TS Osha combo. That's it for the Mermails. For the Atlanteans, 1 Dragoons, because you're only allowed 1. 2 Marksmen.
Konami.
Yeah. 2 Marksmans for back row. Hey, and even setting monster. Hey, he actually popped more monsters than he did backfield. And then 2 heavy infantry. I still love him at 2 just in case I fight like evil swarms or they have like Vanity's Emptiness. This gets rid of it. That's it for the Atlanteans. The tech choices. Tidal. It's Tidal. Wins games almost by himself just because you make rank 7s off of him. 2 Aqua Spirits because it's rank 4 engine. And then 2 Undyne, 2 Controller. I would still like Undyne just because even if you're playing against like Evil Swarms or something that they're relying on that 1 card to sit there and stall for him, you summon Undyne, you send a heavy infantry, and it's gone. It's out of the way that fast. On to the trap lineup. Triple Abyss Sphere. It's Sphere. Torrential, Compulse, and Bombless. I've never really played Warning in any of my decks, as people who have subscribed to me for a long time will notice. It's not more of a fact of I don't like Warning, it's just I don't have one and I don't feel like trading for one. And then where I really took inspiration off of Daryl Robinson was the Call of the Haunted. When he said in his video that this is like a 4th and 5th or 4th and 5th Abyss Sphere, he is not lying. This card was just ridiculous. It helped me steal 2 or 3 games last night. Let's see. Spell lineup. I don't have Soul Charge, so I played Salvage. I don't think I've used it all night, but it's Salvage. It recycles Gundy if nothing else. Book of Moon actually saved me in top 4. And then triple Mystical Space Typhoon. This also came from Daryl Robinson's. I actually think he hit the nail on the head. This is actually a very helpful thing right now just because there's a lot of back row going around. Extra decks start with the rank 3s. 1 Abyss Trite for Bahamut. Leviair because you do a lot of banishing, and Tri-Edge for another Bahamut Shark target. The rank 4s, 1 Rhapsody just because getting rid of cards in your opponent's graveyards can really
Light
help.
Horns, Fire Kings.
Yeah, and being able to attach to an Exene, give it 1200 attack. If you put that on either the Bahamut Shark or the Tri-Edge that you special out through him, or onto an Abyssgaus, he's 3 grand or Abyssgaus is 4 grand. So yeah, that's
big beefy things.
Yeah. Diamond Dyer, answer for macro and defissure if nothing else. Abyss Dweller for mirror match. Evagishi Marrow Guys, kind of an extra answer to hands besides the Tri-Edge in case I can't get to the Tri-Edge that easily. And this also helps like shuffle shit away that might be more of a problem. 101 for stealing monsters, and Bahamut Shark obviously. The rank 7s. Number 11, Big Eye, Matcha Phantom Beast Dragossack, and Abysschaos. I think I went into Big Eye more often than I did the other two, but that's just because most of my opponents had to play passive on times, and Big Eye was just stealing stuff. And I only play 3 Synchros, 1 Black Rose for Field Nuke, 1 Gungar in case the Field Nuke is too much, but I still need to get rid of like a controller, and Leo, just because Leo is a pain. And then
Beyond a pain.
2 Dragossack tokens. Sideboard, I actually didn't even have to side last night. It was really weird, because I wasn't going to side unless I hit game 3, but I managed to win everything in 2 last night, which was scary. 2 Skill Drain. It's Skill Drain, and there's a lot of...
Just can slow decks down.
Yeah. Light Mirror for Light Swarms. Anti-Spell Fragrance, just in case there's that random spellbook or even a Pendulum matchup. I know Pendulums aren't that great, but you never
Just
know
wait.
who you
Goddamn Quiltoffs.
Yeah. Neo Sealing, in case you're sitting on a set Lind and they go off, mainly Geargias. You flip that, you screwed their whole board up. Double Mind Crush. Mostly because there's a lot of adding also going on. Also can help in the mirror match. Prohibition. This I put in mostly because of what has topped at our locals the last 2 times. For the last 2 weeks, Supply Squad Fire Kings have topped. So I put this in as hate for that, because if you can call Garunix and they cannot answer that, it really slows them down, if nothing else. And then 2 Noble Mana Crossouts, also from Daryl Robinson, just because if you go up against something that's hands or whatever, this says, bye-bye!
No graveyard.
Not in the graveyard, you're banished, I don't have to deal with you. And then the last one is Dark Hole, in case you need anything just gone. So I'll go through my matchups real quick. So round 1 was Light Swarms. The kid was really new to our locals, and I think he just bought a Light Swarm structure deck and was playing that for the night, because I looked at his deck afterwards, and he only had 1 JD, and he technically had 2 Honest, but it didn't matter, he won the match, so we just told him to take it out and take that out and add like something else in before he got caught.
He's so nice.
Yeah, it didn't matter, I won in 2. Next round was Scraps, mostly
Supply Squad.
Leo. Yeah, it was Supply Squad Scraps, but he never saw the Supply Squad, which I felt so bad for him. But Leo sat there, and so did Abyssland. And when he finally killed the Abyssland through an effect. So I had a Tias and a Leo sitting on field. And if he left the Leo, I drew Misty to destroy his field spell to make Leo tougher. And then I top decked into... Or I had a Tidal Engrave, so I just made a Big Eye and stole his Scrap Twin. So it didn't really matter what he did. He was screwed. Round 3 was against Fire Fist, my brother who's recording this for me.
That was so bad.
It's always a salt match no matter what between the two of us.
Isn't that a salt match? It's always just fun, but you and I duel so often.
Yeah. We kind of don't enjoy dueling each other just for the fact that
we duel each other all the flipping time.
But it was kind of nice because for the last 3-4 weeks in a row, he has stomped me. I have not been able to do crap back. And this week, I finally stomp him in 2. Yeah.
I'll pay you back next week.
Of course, this is one of the matches where... where'd he go? Big Eye disappeared. Big Eye. He had to play so passive, and I just went Big Eye and stole 2 of his monsters and then used them as my materials for Levier. It was just so bad for him.
It was a bad match. Let's just... Nah, I don't want to relive that match.
Round 4 was Synchron Quasars. Bottomless saved me one of the games, I don't even remember which, because I Bottomless his Librarian, and...
Once Librarian goes bye-bye, they are in trouble.
It just kept him so he couldn't...
keep advantage.
Keep the card advantage, and then thanks to Daryl Robinson, the Call of the Haunted actually really put in work because I was sitting... He had such a board established, I was afraid to really do a lot, but it actually turned out that it didn't really matter just because I was going to go for controller and I had the Aqua Spirit, so I banished one, I don't remember what, for the Aqua Spirit, summoned Genix controller, and he Book of Moon the controller, so I couldn't go Black Rose, but I had the Call of the Haunted set. He ended up killing the controller, got Flip Call, go Gungar, and nuke his last 2 monsters and swing for game off of it. So I actually really like Call. I didn't think it would work that well, but it actually does. Then top 4 was Supply Squad Fire Kings. I was wondering how long till I played this match. And game 1, he let me go first. I started with Misty, a Bottomless, and those were my only back row. I started with like a Marksman, a Tidal, and an Aqua Spirit. And I was like, I really don't want to do anything other than set these 2 and pass. Well, since he let me go first, he played Tenki and I got Misty and completely shut him down. He never saw another monster that whole game. So, Marksman beat down. Unfortunately, I drew the Dragoons next turn, so I couldn't do anything with the Marksman's attacking effect. And then game 2, it was just a matter of...
He saw nothing again.
He saw nothing, and I was sitting on Abyss lead at 2,700. Really hard for a lot of monsters to get over, especially because I knew he had Traptrix Trap Hole Nightmare because he plays the Traptrix in it. And so I knew he had that, so when he killed my Abyssland, I just went lead. And then it's like he was sitting on Bear and Miramello, but I summoned out Abyss lead. He went for 101, and luckily I had the Book of Moon to save my Abyss lead. Which then I attacked the 101 and he just let it die. I was like, okay. I'm not sure why you didn't like try and keep it alive using its detaching effect, but okay. And so it was kind of just lead poked him to death. So this is what I think I'm really going to keep the deck as for now. Unless I find something that might work better, but I don't really think I will anytime soon. So this is Stopping Cold signing out. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.